Hi beautiful people, how you all doing? Welcome back to another video on my channel. It's your girl Blessing, and this is my Blessedom TV. In this video I want to continue to talk about money rituals like I did in my last video. So first of all, I need to ask for your apology because I've not been online for a long time now, and it's basically because when I thought I was going to do the video here, I caught the flu and I've been on it for over a week now, so you can still hear it from my voice. But for the first time in over a week, I feel much better and strong enough, you know, to put myself together to do another video. So yeah, here I am. Without much ado, I really want to welcome everyone that is coming here for the first time, and also appreciate my returning viewers and everyone who support this channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And if you are coming for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join us here. So in this video, I want to quickly talk about the ritual epidemic, money ritual epidemic that is sweeping across Nigeria, because right now the whole world is dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, and you know, because of all the control that is going on, all the laws that has to be made, and all the preventive measures that is taking place, we have this epidemic that is sweeping across Nigeria. That is the epidemic of money rituals, and those belief system that you can take the life of somebody, cut up their body parts and give it to some juju man, and give it to someone in some kind of dirty environment somewhere in the bush, and somehow this person who live in this miserable condition has some kind of magical, miraculous or power to transform whatever body parts you have brought to them into wealth, you know, inordinate wealth that you can become a millionaire overnight. And this belief system has been perpetrated by the Nollywood, that is the Nigerian movie industry. I said so much in my last video. You may check that video here, you know. So yeah, this belief system has been perpetrated by the movie industry, and the Nigerian government allowed the Nollywood movie industry to push this narrative. Everybody that was rich in Nollywood is a ritualist. Everybody that had anything to do with wealth was where to do. It has to be something with the occult, something with rituals. And so, you know, this has gone out for the past 20 years. And right now, people believe it. Like, I don't know, on the one hand, like, because of the social media and that everybody have a device that, you know, they can make videos with, that we come to know about what is going on more often, more easily than we would have been in the past. But nonetheless, we've been hearing since the beginning of this year, so many strange things have been happening. So I want to give you this example that I have a video, so I will be showing you the video as I'm talking. So it happened that this young man, a very young boy, you see that he's like maybe 20 or thereabout, has invited his mom to where he lives, in the apartment block where he lives in Owerri. And the mom thought, you know, she was going to her son, only for her to get there and the son attacked the mom, you know. And yeah, the mom was screaming, and he didn't even draw the attention of the neighbors because they didn't know what was going on. Only when the mom was like kind of trying to fall out of the window, you know, shouting for help, and then people now came to her rescue and rescued her from the young man. And that was when he dropped the knife. So because he had a knife and he was like, you know, using it on the mom like this. So yeah, and the mom was able to be rescued, and lo and behold, you know, he had some kind of a calabash, and in that calabash you can see cap, you can see banana, something like that, you know. Like, you will be wondering, like, okay, is it what they want to use to do the money here, that he's about to take the life of his mother? So this is an epidemic that is sweeping across the country. This ritual murders have been going on for like forever, but something that is so deep inside the society you would assume that maybe there will be some kind of seriousness taken about it, or maybe some kind of serious campaign to turn the mind of the people around about it. But unfortunately, so many people really believe that there's such a thing as ritual money or money ritual. People really believe it because they will say, how else can you explain young people who have come into sudden wealth? You know, like I've told you guys in my last video, if somebody has come into sudden wealth and you cannot trace it, and you cannot see any means of it, then it's a proceed of crime. There has been a criminal activity through which that person got that money. So I like to think that these Yahoo, so-called internet fraudsters that they call Yahoo boys, that what is making them go crazy at this point in time is that all over the world, the people who would have been their victims are being sensitized by their own governments, you see. So the people that they call and they do all those love scams, all those single people, old people, all those kind of a thing, those people are being sensitized by their government. Their banks are doing more, so it's not as easy as it used to be for you to talk them into doing anything with you and transferring their money to you. So people become very desperate. They are thinking that if they go and do ritual, if they take the life of somebody and give all these body parts and all those kind of a thing, that is going to yield you know, some kind of profit, in the way that anyhow they talk to those people, whatever they say, it's like, you know, they have magic in their mouth or in their hands. With their interactions, you know, something will begin to happen. So I feel like this increased rate at which we are seeing these ritual things going on now is like desperation. They say the country is hard, things are so hard, so you know, everybody don't care about the life of the next person. Like, you know, so many cruelty we are seeing, like the life of that little girl in Kano that the teacher just kind of took. And there's also another little boy of 8 years old that has been missing from that very kindergarten of that man in Kano, that Hanifa case happened. I don't know if you guys know about the Hanifa case. If you don't know about it, let me know in the comment section. I can also make a video and talk about what happened to that poor child. I just feel like, you know, it's just something so sad. I don't even know where to start from it. That's why I didn't even know if I should do the video or not. But anyways, the kind of cruelty we are seeing, and the mindless taking away of somebody's precious life, you know, taking people's body parts and all those kind of a thing. I know that a lot of people are doing you know, this racketeering of human body organs, you know, so they have a way that they are doing it, and you know, they put the people to sleep and all those kind of things. Yeah, they have sophisticated way they are doing it, and you know, transferring the thing underground. You know, we know all this is going on, and there is a lot of people who may be saying they are doing this, they are doing that, but in the night you don't know what else they are doing. They are doing criminality. That is why if you see the people that come abroad, you know, once they do those things and come into big money, it's just a matter of time. The police will crack it, you know, crack that source of that money that they have that is flowing. It doesn't matter how long they are flaunting that money. Within a short time, the police will put all the pieces together. So those people that you are seeing, those Yahoo boys, you are saying, oh, look at their money, oh, look at the wealth they are flaunting. How else did they come about the wealth? It's because the police are not doing their job. If the police do their job, 1, 2, 3, they will put it together, the source of that money, because every money has a source. There is no money that comes from any room where they put somebody that they used to do ritual that he will be open his mouth. It doesn't happen like that. I know a lot of people will say, I see you sit down there and be talking until they cut their hair. Any amount of hair they like, let them cut. You know, it doesn't change the fact that Nigeria will still go and borrow from China, borrow from IMF, borrow from everywhere. They don't, you know, where is all this power to do all this thing? Why will a state go and be borrowing money, not have money to do road, not have money to pay salary? You know, think about all these things. So that one is too high up there. So they are luring young girls, and somebody say I like you, all those kind of things. But there was another case that somebody sent me the video, and this guy, he has invited his girlfriend. Like I told you guys of the story of the one that the guy wanted to bury the teenage son of his friend, but this time around it's another young man. He was going to bury his girlfriend. Like he invited her to come to his house, and by the time the girl came, he had already dug the hole, just like what happened in the other one I showed you guys, and he dug the hole, and unfortunately for him, the girl struggled with, I don't know what happened, but he was caught. I don't know how he was caught, and they caught him, and they were kind of beating him and saying, so you want to somebody's pikin you want put inside ground this January. So this January alone, so many cases. There's another one that they caught him in, or they were two, they caught them in Osun State, and they went to a hotel with a young lady, and at some point they said they had a scream of the young lady 2 times, and they didn't hear anything again. So later on, they started monitoring the room. The guys and those 2 young men and the lady went in. So when they were going out, they were now asking them, okay, where is the lady? They said she's still sleeping, she will come out, that kind of a thing. So they were trying to leave, but not knowing that they already suspected something, so they locked all the gates. So they tried to disengage and run, but they caught them. So that was why they now tied them. They now took them to where they are doing the shrine. Look at the shrine. Oh, this is where they say that they are coming to do the money. Oh, imagine. So this is it. Oh, this is the place. So they say that like this now, they have taken the life of 70 girls, that they lure them with flashy things, just wanting, and they sell them maybe 600,000 to the people who need them, all those kind of things. So I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know. I feel like the first place to start is Nollywood. Nollywood needs to stop these videos of ritual, and any ritual themed Nollywood really should be banned. Really, it's time to do cleanup, because this is the worst thing that has happened to the image of Africans, because all over the world people are looking at Nollywood films. What are they seeing? Ritual. Normally it doesn't have to be some kind of spirit consequence that you will be seeing hallucination of the spirit of somebody that you took their life. No, it's supposed to be, if somebody was missing and somebody had a hand in their missing and passing away, the police supposed to do the investigation, catch that person, and the person will go to jail for life or be executed. Because yeah, if you take a life, your own life will be taken. You lose your own life. That is the law. But now serious crimes that people are committing, you not leave it so it's God though, the judgment come out with. No, you see, I feel like this is an epidemic here. This is an epidemic. Yeah, so I don't want to drag this video too long, and yeah, my voice is also going so I can catch some air. If you are not yet subscribed, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you have something else to add, if you think my assertions are not correct, if you have a contrary opinion, let us hear what you have to say in the comment section. And please, my people, let's share this video. Let's tell our people they should stop killing people. They should stop taking the life of other people. There is nothing like ritual money. All money have a source. Money is something that comes from a particular source. Money doesn't go from the ground. Money is not poured out from the mouth of anybody, locked up anywhere. There is a source for that money. So if they are having money, then they are doing criminality, they are doing armed robbery, they are doing one fraud or the other. There's something they are doing that money is coming into their possession. And now they are very desperate, because all over the world people are being sensitized about all these scams, email scam, Nigerian connection, all these kind of things. So people are no longer naive like before. So it doesn't matter how many people you are cutting their head, it's not going to change anything. You are not going to make anybody to come and give you money like before, because people are wiser now. So save yourself the stress, save yourself, and save the life of other people. There is no gain in all these things. These things are just earthly things, and you know, we come here as visitors as empty, and we are going to go back empty. And the police should do their job. If somebody like these ones that they caught now, this ones from Osun State, yeah, let them show them the people that they are buying it and all those things. Like the police need to do a comprehensive investigation and stop this thing from the root. And I think that every state, every local government, they need to surround summon all the native doctors, or the herbal doctors or juju people that are working or whatever, practicing everywhere in their communities. You know, like something has to be done. It's too much, you know. Nobody should be sitting anywhere and giving order that somebody should go and bring any woman before him. No, something needs to be done. This is an epidemic. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. We are making ourselves ridiculed all over the world. Imagine if this thing begin to trend and they will say, look at what is going on in Nigeria. Nobody is safe. Children are not safe from their parents. Parents are not safe from their children. Brothers and sisters are not safe from each other. Friends are not safe from their friends. What is going on? This is an epidemic. There is nothing like it. Please, my people, let us spread this word. There's nothing like richer money. Is lie. Is a lie. Is a deception. If somebody tell you that they are doing richer, it's a lie. They are doing criminal. They are doing something illegal. They are doing something that the law does not allow. That's why they are having that extra money. You know, there is nowhere the money is coming from. This money is, you know, a source, paper is coming from somewhere. It doesn't grow on tree. It doesn't come from the ground. You know, you have to work and get that money and put it, or you go and steal the money from somebody, or you dupe somebody's money. You do all kinds of things, illegal things, to get money. You understand? And then, yeah, that is it. It's not because you cut somebody's body part, unless you want to go and sell the body organ to somebody that want to use it, like kidney, like, you know, heart, all this kind of a thing for transplant, and they maybe pay you big money. I learned that the people that are in Libya, that is what they are doing. They are going to Nigeria, taking people and saying that they want to give them visa to go abroad, and at the end of the day, on the way, that is what they will be using them to do, so that they will have money. What do they want to use this money to do? So that they will go to village and build one big house, go to Lekki, build another house, go to another, buy another. Who is going to live in all this house? Who are you? You know, I don't know, my people. Let us reevaluate ourselves. Look at the video I did about this young little boy. The boy is still missing. Where is the boy? Everybody is there clapping that their pastor is out of prison, but where is the little boy that was handed over to them? And the fear is always also something like this, that somebody believes somewhere that they can, you know, just take the innocent life of little people, little children, adult, anybody that they see. So anyway, this is the much I can say for now. It's something that I'm going to continue talking about with different examples. So bye for now. Bye.